A group of 7 countries along with Australia and the European Union have agreed on a $60 per barrel price cap on Russian crude oil. With this, they aim to deny Russia of war resources. And now both Russia and Ukraine have reacted to the agreement. Russia completely denounced the oil cap. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov announced that Russia was not going to accept this price cap, adding that it was still analyzing the move. Meanwhile, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky expressed his disappointment over the West's decision to adopt the $60 per barrel price cap on Russian oil. He said the price cap was quite comfortable for Moscow and would not do enough damage to the Russian economy. Further, he also stressed on how all the profit earned by Russia was ultimately going to help them fund the war.
Зараз у світі завершилась, на жаль, без серйозних рішень дискусія щодо прайс-кепів, тобто щодо обмеження експортної ціни російської нафти. Бо не назвеш серйозним рішення встановити таку межу для російських цін, яка цілком комфортна для бюджету держави-терориста. Росія нанесла вже колосальні збитки усім країнам світу, свідомою дестабілізацією енергоринку, а світ ніяк не може наважитись на її справжнє енергетичне роззброєння. Це слабка позиція. І лише питання часу, коли все одно доведеться застосовувати сильніші інструменти. Шкода, що цей час буде втрачений.
The $60 oil price cap will come into effect on Monday or soon after. Alongside an EU embargo on maritime deliveries of Russian crude oil, the oil cap essentially prevents firms in participating countries from providing shipping, insurance and other services. The cap restricts shipments of Russian crude oil that are sold above the set price. The agreement is going to cause major problems to Putin's most important source of revenue. Since the start of the war in February, Russia has earned $71 or $71 billion from the sale of oil to the European Union. The market price of a barrel of Russian Urals crude is currently around $65, just slightly higher than the $50 cap agreed, suggesting the measure may have only a limited impact in the short term. And for more on this, we were earlier joined by Andrew Korybko from Moscow. He's a foreign policy expert, and this is what he had to say.
We should begin by laying the backdrop here. The top purchasers of Russian crude right now are China and India. And this price cap does not seem to affect Russia's exports to those two countries. Now, according to reports, we don't know the exact price, but it's widely speculated that those two countries are importing Russian crude at a below market rate with heavy discounts. That being the case, they had not been complying with any so-called ceiling because no such ceiling had previously been in place. I therefore am confident that the existing rates at which Russia is exporting its crude to China and India will remain consistent. So that being the case, I don't expect any disruption of existing Russian exports. However, precisely because the Kremlin has been very insistent on not complying with this so-called price cap, what that means in practice is that any future Russian oil partners or any existing ones other than China and India that would want to maybe purchase some Russian oil at or below that cap, Russia is more than likely not going to sell to them. So pretty much, in short, those countries that it's already selling to will more than likely be grandfathered in, specifically China and, of course, India. But I don't expect Russia to expand as partners. Therefore, the existing partners will probably be able to purchase a lot more.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.